Good call on Kenny, though, to say go to the rest area.
Jane?
Kenny?
Kenny!
You alright?
Yeah.
Where is he? Where's the kid?
He's
We got
with her.
Left
separated.
him with her? Jane?
Oh, god damn it, Kenny!
Jane!
Don't call the zombies to us! I just snuck around them!
Wait.
Oh, thank Christ.
She lost the baby.
Jane, you okay? Where's the kid? Jane, where is he?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's...
What are you saying? No. No!
No. Not again. Not again.
Clem, look at me. No matter what happens, just stay out of it. Okay?
Stay out of what?
Just trust me, Clem.
Stay out of what?
You have to trust me. You're gonna see what he really is.
Oh boy. Jane, get out of here!
Kenny, calm down. Don't do anything stupid.
Get out of my way.
Kenny?
How could you kill a fucking child?
I didn't kill him! It was an accident, Kenny!
I won't back down from you, Kenny.
Shut up!
We can't kill each other! Not after all this! We're all that's left!
Stay out of this, Clem.
Clem, stay back.
Oh, Kenny, man. I like you, but if you're gonna be a crazy psycho,
Don't you
dude.
come near me, you son of a bitch.
Kenny! Get the fuck off!
Fuck you!
Please don't!
Stop!
Okay, I'm gonna kick his leg. Ugh, stop it!
Jane! Asshole!
No, Jane, stop fucking doing this!
Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus Christ, people!
This is all your fucking fault!
Piece of shit!
Just go.
Gap between them, you're gonna kill each other!
You're going to kill each other!
No, I'm gonna kill her!
Try it, you old fuck.
I don't want any of them to die! No, no, no! Oh, Jesus!
Listen to me!
Get her off!
I'm pushing her because this is getting really fucking ridiculous! Oh my god.
Kill her!
Oh, I'm bleeding out again.
Damn it!
Oh no.
I'll fucking kill you!
I'm ending this.
Knew you would!
I can't do anything else. I have to grab the pistol, and I have to make a choice. No, he's killing her! It's too late! Oh wait, no, she's fine. Shoot Kenny, look away. I'm shooting Kenny. Because you people are fucking ridiculous. But Jane's the more acceptable one, and I killed Kenny after all of this! After all of the shit that we went through!
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Clem. You made the right choice. I let you down. I let everyone down.
Why? 'Why did you make me do this?
I'm sorry, Clementine.
Oh, Kenny.
We almost made it. We were close, weren't we? I thought I wanted this, asked for it so many times. Now that it's happening, I'm scared.
It's okay, Kenny. You're going to see Katja and Doug. You're going to see them again.
Oh, you're always good for a smile.
Kenny? Oh. Shit. The baby's alive? You hid the baby? And he tried to kill you? 'Cause he assumed you killed it?
Oh my god, AJ.
Wait, does that mean you manipulated the events to go this way? Jane, I don't know if I made the right decision.
He's alive.
I understand if you're upset. AJ was never in any danger. I was just going to try to talk you into coming with me. I just thought if you saw Kenny like that, you'd know we'd have to leave him. Look, Clem, I'm sorry. I didn't think Kenny would go that far. But it's over now.
I can't believe he's alive.
That's all we gotta care about at this point.
Be safe, Clem. It was a stupid plan. I should never have lied to you. But I thought it was the only way you'd see.
Oh my god. Kenny.
You have to forgive me. Please. We can just leave all this behind us. Please. I did it for you, Clem.
I'm going with her, man. I did what I had to.
You, Jane.
Thank you. Thank you, Clem.
You were right about Kenny. All along, you knew what he was gonna do.
Hey,
It's
now.
over now, Clem. Let's just put all this behind us.
Kenny, man. All of the conflict in this chapter led back up to Kenny. It all tied to him. Every defining moment, every defining failure of this season revolved around Kenny. And now he's dead. And he even gave good words. He didn't even, like, yell at us as he died. He was just like, oh, well, you know what? I probably did deserve this. You did good, Clem. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Can't see much from here. Come on.
Well, at least Carver stayed dead.
I don't know how you were able to watch that.
I've seen worse. Let's keep moving. I'm glad I did? No, we're not gonna say
Let's
that.
keep moving.
Here's the food. Clem, there's formula. Bonnie was right. The greenhouse is in good shape. You know, maybe we should stay here a while. See how it goes.
Just stay behind me.
What? There are
Clem.
people here? Oh, gosh. Hey! The other people! The other people from 400 Days!
Armed.
I think? I don't remember what they looked like,
Your
actually.
place?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah? Why? We need help.
My boy, he ain't doing so good.
What's wrong with him?
Look, don't worry. He ain't bit. Just hungry. We've been walking for weeks. Ran out of food a couple days back. That your kid? Where you girls been?
Why do you care?
Whoa, I didn't mean nothing by it.
Everywhere. All over.
You, been up north?
Yeah.
Yeah, us too.
Keep your eye on him.
This place needs a lot of work.
Yeah?
Yeah, we could help you.
There's not that much food left.
Please. We won't make it another night out here.
Jane, we need another
I know
group.
you don't know us, and I know a lot of people out here say a lot of things. But I'm asking you, as a father, please, don't turn us away.
I don't know, Clem. They could be anybody. Do we really want to go through this again?
One more time?
Please.
Once more into the fray?
We'll die out here.
Just give us a chance.
I'm giving
us a
people
chance to
one
prove
last
ourselves.
chance to prove that they cannot fucking be
Come here.
assholes.
Thank you.
Around the side.
You sure about this? This place is a mess, and I don't know how long that food will last.
Maybe we can start something here, Jane. It's not much. But we'll make it better.
Unless these guys are dicks and they shoot us on sight, then I'm just gonna give up on the
Just
series.
keep your eyes on him. We'll be fine.
Please don't be a dick.
My name's Patricia.
Jane,
Thank you, Jane.
don't mention it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, well, a hug works too. Keeping an eye on the guy.
Cool hat.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks.
it was my dad's hat. It was nice. Until he died. And that's it? That's how they ended off? Just, yeah. Thanks. Done. That's such a massive cliffhanger. Holy shit. Oh, gosh. And it's not showing anything because currently my internet's out. So I don't even know, like, what my choices are in comparison to everybody else. Boy. But that was a ride. That last episode was a goddamn ride. Okay, so welcome to a post-Let's Play kind of review thing, where I'm cutting myself off while I'm actually ranting. You're not gonna hear any of it, because I did want to end up doing a little bit of a shorter rant. I wanted to do something a little bit more shorthanded, because I ended up going on a rant for like 40 minutes, you know, maybe even 50 minutes, because I have a lot of grievances with the Walking Dead game, or rather the Walking Dead game series from Telltale. And specifically, I had a lot of problems with this season. I had a lot of problems with this episode, and I think, you know, I think they've been made clear enough that I probably shouldn't go on a 40-minute rant. I'd love to go on also like a longer rant though anyways, but, you know, I am at this time period, it's really untimely because I absolutely, you know, I have to edit this, I have to render this before I leave in the next 6 hours for PAX Prime. So I'm a little bit of in a rush, and that kind of sucks because I'd love to just talk about this and just be like, and have an entire list of things to say. But let me give you the general gist. In regards to this episode, we'll start with episode 5 first because that's what we just played. Episode 5. Episode 5 was okay. I liked it more than episode 3 and 4 because, you know, a lot of the conflict that happened in episode 5 was more just our group. I do not like group-on-group conflicts. I hate them because they're the most stupid fucking things that sometimes ever happen. Sometimes they can be really reasonable. But, you know, a lot of times it's just like one person in each group starts this entire fucking war and everyone dies, but in the end it's just your group surviving anyways. And it's just, so annoying. But I generally liked episode 5 a lot. If I had to rate it in terms of which ones I liked the most throughout this thing, I'd probably rate it as the second best episode of the season, with the first best episode of the season being episode 2. Episode 2 had a lot more conversating. There was a lot more character development. We had a really, really intense introduction to Carver, even though I ended up really hating Carver because in the end he wasn't a in-depth character. He was just a villain from beginning to end. And don't do that. Stop it. We don't need a cartoonishly supremely evil guy. He might as well have like a fucking top hat that he just takes off when he introduces himself to the group. He's like, gentlemen, she might have my baby and that's the only reason you are here. I am Carver. And I do what I must for the survival of our group. No, we don't need that shit all the goddamn time. But I liked episode 5. It was a lot of conflicts in between our groups. I didn't like the conflicts, period, because the best parts of the episode were... The best part of this specific episode was when we were around the fire and everyone wasn't raging out at each other. Even though this cutscene eventually devolved into that, it was reasonable. We all talked, we all were human beings for once, and it was nice. It was really pleasant. I had this kind of warm feeling kind of come over me while I was doing that, just going, oh, we're people, we're a group, we're kind of friendly, and that's nice. And then right back into the fucking fray. A couple of zombies come around sometimes. It's funny how the Walking Dead games, the zombies come around just to be an inconvenience, and then they're gone again. It's like you can shoot out the zombies, and then you're fine for the rest of the night. No, and it just doesn't make sense. But I liked episode 5. That's all the point I'm trying to make. With that said, I'm disappointed in season 2. Season 2 had a chance to really, really build upon the solid foundation that The Walking Dead Season 1 did. Season 1 had this really incredible foundation with a lot of really in-depth characters who didn't just die off immediately. And Telltale didn't learn their lessons. What do we do in the first episode? Krista and Omid die. And it's just like, oh my god. It's just, it starts this chain where everyone we care about just gets yanked out of the story because a writer said so. You know? Omid dies, and I liked Omid. I really wish they had kept him around for at least an entire episode or 2 before they fucking killed him because I didn't feel connected to him. We came back for 5 minutes and he's dead because of some fucking teenager who got shot anyways. Krista, we do a fucking time gap. We never learn what happens to the baby. And Krista just disappears for the rest of the fucking season. We never see her again. And it's just... It's things like that, where... You know, Telltale decides that instead of giving us this really in-depth, you know, zombie apocalypse story where characters have to build upon their flaws and build upon their compromises, they just, you know, the moment they get in a fight, that's that. They're just angry at each other. They just hate each other and they want to kill each other. And if they do get resolved, it just comes back up later on down the line because no one learns their fucking lessons. The Walking Dead is basically the game version of someone just making the same mistake over and over and over again. And that's what the story is. That is Telltale just kind of going, all right, here we go. Hey, look at all these new characters. We got Luke, we got Nick, we got Sarah, we got Sarah's daddy, we got Rebecca, we got her husband, Alvin. Isn't he cool? Oh my god, it's possible that Rebecca is pregnant with someone else's kid. Ooh. And you had this kind of setup, and I was okay with that. I liked episode 1, I did. And I was even okay with episode 1's ending, sort of, where you have to choose between either Nick or Alvin. I chose Nick because, you know, he didn't look like he was being bit. But in the end, doesn't matter because Nick just dies off screen. I don't even know what happens if you save the other dude. But he was bit, so I'm pretty sure he just dies, you know? And we meet up with Nick eventually, I guess, at some point. But just... I want Telltale to make the end of episode 5 an example of things that they should always do. They need to make it so we have branching choices that really have an effect. We need to make it so we have conflict resolution so that way we can move on with our lives. We don't need 3 episodes of people being angry at each other for literally the same reasons every single time. It was 2 episodes of Kenny getting angry at anything that might endanger the baby. It was 2 or 3 episodes of Jane getting mad every time she's like, oh god, I have to be considerate about a group setting? Don't do that, Clementine. You gotta think for yourself. It's 5 episodes of Clementine voicing really solid opinions because I said them, and then nothing really comes of it. And I don't want that. I want season 3 to be a game changer. I want season 3 to be this innovative, absolutely amazing thing where, you know, depending on the choices we made, it's completely different. 80% of the people who've played The Walking Dead didn't choose the same ending I did. At least as of now, 80% of the people who played The Walking Dead season 2, episode 5, chose to not go with Jenny. Or rather, I should say, they didn't choose the same things I did. I don't know how much it affects, but I chose I chose Jane, and I kept the family. Only 20% of the player base made that decision. So I want me to be unique. I want that 20%. I want me to, in the next game, when we get into that next game, I want there to be a plot line where we're with this family, and they become like major characters who stay with us for maybe even the entire season. We learn about them. Maybe they go into depth. Maybe we learn about the kid. Maybe, you know, years pass by and they become teenagers and we get a really shitty romance thing between Clementine and him. And I don't want that, but it could happen. I just want character depth. I want a story in my story game. Not just, okay, it's time to kill people. All right, it's time for you to make a choice where someone's gonna die anyways. We need to progress. You know, we need to have this kind of thing where people aren't just dying left and right all the time and before they're fully introduced. Look at the episode. I think The Walking Dead, the people who make The Walking Dead at Telltale need to look at the best parts and the best reviews of season 1 and season 2 and see the mistakes they're making so consistently. They consistently made season 2 meh. They consistently made season 1 okay, but still also a little bit meh. Overall, if I had to rate the Walking Dead game series, I give it a 7 out of 10. You know, if I just consider The Walking Dead season 1, I give that an 8 out of 10. Very enjoyable, very great, I like it. But it's just, there are problems with the writing, with the characters that they've written, that make it disappointing when I do believe that they are capable of making something amazing. But I guess, you know, let me wrap up. I enjoyed season 2, not as much as I enjoyed season 1. And that is not because of season 1's existence. Well, actually, no, I guess it is because of season 1's existence. But, you know, they made a lot of choices in season 2 while developing season 2 for the story to say messages and things like that. And I don't know what those messages are. They could be trying to say things like, oh, Clementine's just a kid, so, you know, she's saying things, and the frustration you're feeling is because she's a kid, and her choices aren't mattering because she's a kid. And they're trying to build up on that. Maybe. You know? Or maybe they're trying to show off that, you know, adults aren't as reasonable as you think they are. Even though in season 1, adults were perfectly reasonable for a long period of time. Right? It just, oh gosh. Oh no. I'm sad about Kenny's death. And that's about the only thing I got from season 2. Season 2 was basically a season of going, all right, Clementine, you're Lee 0.5 because you're just another avatar for the player. You're me. I'm going to say the same things that Lee would have said because Lee said the same things I would have said, or at least with the limited options available to me. I would have loved to have bitched out Bonnie, by the way. That was like the worst fucking thing about episode 5. Besides like the Luke thing dying, that was consistent. Luke dying no matter what, that's consistent for Telltale, even though it's annoying. The most irritating part was that I couldn't backtalk Bonnie. She blames me for Luke's death, and then I can't say, yeah, but you were the one who walked over and cracked the ice. Checkmate! You know? Would have loved to have done something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't want it to become a 40-minute rant because, again, I can rant about so many things and I can give examples of these things. I'd love to just go back through the Walking Dead games one day and go, okay, so here are the problems and here are the great things. And I'm hoping that season 3 will be good. Now, out of the endings that I watched, I think I chose kind of the more mediocre endings, actually. Just because of the fact that, not the Kenny part, the Kenny dying part, that was sad, but just, I don't know what's going to be happening with me and Jade, but I hope it's interesting. I do hope it's interesting, and if it's not interesting, that's Telltale's fault. But I'm going to wrap up. Basically, I liked season 2, not incredibly, but I liked it. I wish they had done better. I really wish they had done better because there's such a great premise here, and we just don't have a lot of super solid zombie stories that don't just end up devolving into, hey, everyone you like is dying before you get a chance to know them. Stop doing that, game developers. Give us fucking 3 seasons with the same characters. You'd think that the Walking Dead game would learn from the Walking Dead TV show and comic, right? You have 4 seasons and a whole shitload of the cast is still alive. Spoilers, but a whole shitload of the cast are still alive, and I care about them, and they're all really sometimes in-depth characters. Not all of them, but just do that. Don't be afraid, Telltale, to actually let people live in the zombie apocalypse. Because it's easier to write someone's death and write them completely out of the story than it is to actually have them be in depth and be consistent into the world. Humans are complex. Don't insult my intellect by just saying, alright, and then they died. Because that's not what people would really fully do. Not in my opinion. But that is all I have to relatively say. I mean, I have a lot more to say, honestly, but again, I don't want to go on a 40-minute rant. But thanks for watching this Let's Play. Hopefully you guys will join me for Season 3 and or other Let's Plays. Hopefully my ranting wasn't too annoying. I know, I do go on rants and I do complain about a lot of things, but that's just because I like to think I'm genuinely passionate about things. I want Telltale to succeed. I want their game to be amazing. And so when they make decisions that are kind of dumb to me, it frustrates me greatly. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below or something. And I will see you guys next time.